Hey Capricorn, how are you? I hope you're all doing amazing. Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know, what's coming towards you, anything you need to know right now. Whenever you come across this reading, there's a message here for you. I'm so grateful for you, and let's see what is going on for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Please show me clearly what is going on for Capricorn. Oh my God, Mike the Mime Answer. This came out in Gemini's reading. We also have Ecstasis. And let's get one more for Capricorn. Luminous Doom. Well, that's a very conflicting energy because Ecstasis is a card of pure pleasure, joy. It's like ecstasy. It's like you can't get any higher than this. You can't get any better than this. And then it's like a complete crash. Oh, I'm hearing crash and burn. And as I look at the bottom, we have Singer of Connection. This came out in Gemini's reading as well. There's some kind of relationship that's very like up and down and like round and round. And it feels like you're having a really good time with someone. You're having a really good moment. And then it like, there's not enough time and things change or something's over and or you're being reminded of what used to be. Okay, so Mike the Myomancer. This is a card of signs, symbols, synchronicities. We're constantly being shown clues, hints, spiritual nudges from our higher self, from spirit, showing us the way, showing us what will take us to the best possible path, right? Our highest good. With Exorcist, Mike the Myomancer, what we're being led on to lead us to our joy, to our fulfillment, to what brings us happiness, peace, love, light, just high vibrations. And I mean, to be fair, we can't have one without the other, right? In order to feel happy and joy, that ecstasy, we gotta know what it's like to be in pain. We gotta know what it's like to have our heart broken. We know what suffering is like, and we can't have one without the other. If you numb out gloom-and-a doom, you numb out all the heavy emotions, you can't expect to feel happy. So you can't have one without the other. The dark, the light, the left, the right, like, there's this balance taking place. But I am seeing like a fluctuation, or you're going through the motion. Your number so far, 42, 2, and 56. But yeah, something was going really good. You're following the signs were there, everything was in alignment. But then Luminous Doom is just like something, like a bubble was popped, or I need more information, honestly. Singer of Connection with Giulia and then the friends. There could have been outside judgments or opinions, or maybe I'm seeing with Giulia and the friends, there could have been some outside noise that was making you second guess whatever this was. Giulia is a card of fear, doubt, insecurity, and like it's like a threat that something you love will be taken from you, right? And the friends could have been influencing this perspective, this take, or just kind of spewing a little bit of fear or concern, made you doubt, made you second guess, made you believe, oh my God, this is doomed. There's no going back. I don't know. Same connection with Giulia. Somebody here got really afraid of like worst case scenario. So then it's like they just kind of got too far ahead of themselves is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see the energy that you're working with, Capricorn. Show me the energy Capricorn is currently working with right now. But yeah, you could be in the feelings, or someone connected to you could be in the feelings. Anyways, show me the energy Capricorn is working with at this moment. What's the energy Capricorn is? Okay, we have the offering with the threshold. It's at the bottom of the cave. So there's an offer that you have yet to make. I'm asking what's the energy that you're currently working with? And so this is showing here, you're considering making an offer, but you haven't done it yet. Or it's because you're preparing yourself of like doom and gloom, or that this offer will be rejected, or like that's your fear. That's your worst fear. It's like being rejected. Things are going really well, really, really, really well. And you're just like afraid of fucking it up or doing something that later on you'll regret or something that you can't come back from, because that's what the threshold is all about. It's like when you are in between a whole new world that you have yet to step into. It's like moments before you confess your feelings to someone. It's moments before you end something, moments before you submit something. It's life-changing. This is a card where your life will never be the same. And so with this offer, whatever this offering is, it could be accepted, it could be rejected, and who knows what will happen. So what was at the bottom? I just looked at it, the cave. This is where it's like we're being called towards exploring something that excites us, but it also terrifies us. It's like the unknown. We don't know what's in the cave. It could be completely empty. There could be a freaking grizzly bear waiting to attack and protect because it's home. We're invading its space. There could be nothing but a bunch of bats or maybe crystals, you know, like who knows what's inside this cave, but it's exciting, but it's also terrifying. The Judge and then the Sustainer. There's something you can do to get a positive outcome here, but you be the judge. You be the judge. I kind of want to pull a couple animal cards on this too before we get into the tarot. Just see kind of like how you're feeling. So the energy you're working with, what the vibes are like. Let's just kind of see what actions you'll be taking based off this energy. Let's see what actions you're planning on taking in the near future. What actions will Capricorn be taking in the near future? Show me clearly. The Moth, the Firefly. It's like start, stop. There's not a lot of solid action I'm seeing at the moment. Not until you're in the right frame of mind. I would suggest, and then with the B, I also see you're kind of distracting or trying to just stay busy and keep your mind off of this until you're in the right frame of mind. That's probably your best approach. You have a lot of like work and responsibilities you're taking care of right now. B, it's important that you don't overexert or exhaust yourself or burn yourself out. I am seeing something that you're kind of on the fence about, to be honest. Moth and the Firefly. There's these little moments through your day where you get the urge to like make this gesture, make this offer, to take this next step, but then you kind of chicken out. That's the way to put it. You're like chickening out. Or with the Moth is more of like, sometimes we choose to look at, the glass half full. Or I guess you could, no, sorry, glass half empty. More of a pessimistic viewpoint. But then the Firefly shows us glimpses of positivity and possible timelines and what good could come out of this if we just get out of our own way. So, and yet you haven't yet fully decided on this. Let's get into the tarot now, shall we? Two of Cups is at the bottom, just as I noticed. Okay. All right, show me clearly what's coming towards Capricorn. What do my Capricorns have coming towards them? Empress in reverse. Not a whole lot. I'm just kidding. Spirit is really guiding you towards expansion. You've outgrown this environment. It's time to expand. It's time to spread your wings and fly. You've contained yourself in this safe place, your safety net. It's time for you to take the next step, y'all. All right, what's coming towards Capricorn in the near future? What do my Capricorns need to know? We have Ace of Cups. We also have this card flying out, the Eight of Cups. This one did come out before the Ace of Cups. I gotta be real. So I think we'll take it like this. This one flew out. The Ace of Cups is still in the deck. So let's take it in that order. That makes a little bit more sense to me. What's coming towards Capricorn? Oh my God, y'all have so much happening. Okay, Seven of Swords. We have a Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. We have High Priestess, and then Three of Cups. Lots of cups. Lots and lots of water. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 with High Priestess. That's Pisces. So we technically speaking, we got Pisces, Libra, and Taurus. Four Swords also at the bottom. A card of rest, rejuvenation, healing, and recovery. All right, so yeah, basically what I was saying. Spirit is guiding you in the near future, or whenever this reading appears in your feed, whenever you're listening to this, whether it's today, whether it's a month from now, a year from now, or whatever. You're being guided towards leaving the familiar. You are definitely taking some sort of step into the unknown. It feels different. It feels like unknown territory. You ain't never done this before. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's around the corner. You're leaving behind a lot that you have built, but it's become old, repetitive, stale, stagnant. Nothing else gonna grow here. It's time to expand. So you're doing that. 8 of Cups, you're leaving some things behind. Emotionally, you're detaching from some things or clearing out some old baggage, things that have been really weighing heavily in your heart. You're making space. Therefore, now we have the Ace of Cups, right? So what are you moving towards? Some sort of new emotion. New emotions that have been sparked up within you, right? It's those feelings of good, feelings of pure love, happiness, joy, celebration, connection, intimacy. Like you're moving towards something that's genuine, that's real, that's healing and inspiring. And I don't really think you see it coming yet. Ace of Cups and the 7 of Swords. There's so much that has yet to be unpacked. I feel like there's a lot that has been suppressed. There has been a lot of hidden feelings, hidden emotions that are now being brought up to the surface. Okay. I'm also seeing here, if you're moving forwards in this new direction, probably it's going back to the offering and the threshold, right? Offering and the threshold. This is like moments before you hit that send message. You're about to send a message, or you're about to call somebody, and it's like moments you're like, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? And then you hit the number and then like, oh my God. Yeah. It's moments before something like that. And so you can swap the roles if you gotta, but there's a lot that you're hiding / keeping hidden. It's about your perception or how people perceive you. 6 of Wands, right? Your public image, how you show up, your character, how people would look at you, how people judge you, how you're being seen. And again, 7 of Cups is underneath the 6 of Wands, which tells me that what people are seeing isn't entirely the full scope. It isn't the full picture. It's just a glimpse. It's just a fragment of what you want them to see. Yeah, and then the High Priestess underneath, like I get a very mysterious, very kind of like, what are you hiding? Capricorn, what are you hiding? What are you keeping down low? Low key. What are you low key about? I'm trying to see what else I can get from this. 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands. You have a secret admirer, or someone admires you and you don't even know. You don't even have a clue. You have no freaking idea. There's someone who, like the way we look at the 7 of Swords to the 6 of Wands, there could be someone who has a lot of emotion for you, has a lot of love for you, but they have not expressed it. Someone's pride, ego could definitely be in the way, or someone who gets a lot of attention from others, but the only one they want is you. Or vice versa. Swap it if you gotta. Swap it if you gotta. I'm seeing with the 6 of Wands and 7 of Cups, this is representing a person who has a lot of options, a lot of opportunities for them, for their career, for their success, for their love life. But they're highly misunderstood is also what I'm getting. Highly misunderstood, or a lot of people I'm hearing like misrepresent. It's like I can't even say it. Okay, I'm not gonna, let's just let it go. Let it go. There's a lot of people that are curious about you, who want to know more about you. Like you're a mystery to them, or someone sees you as like a mystery, or you're hard to hard to figure out. There's this mysteriousness that you, whether it's intentional or not, there's something about you that people are like, ooh, Capricorn's cool as fuck. I want to know more about them. I want to know why they are the way they are. I want to know their history, their background, where they come from. You may have very different beliefs or perspectives on life, and you might be more withdrawn or more quiet, or you maybe don't speak until you're spoken to. But I'm not that I don't really get like an introverted energy, because the Three of Cups and the High Priest, it's more just like you have your select, and you got like your niche group of people that they see like you're outward, like extroverted, outgoing nature. You're someone who's very fun. You have a good time. You make a lot of people laugh. You have just like a unique sense of humor. I'm seeing like you're in a way like you are like class clown, but yet I don't think you're intentionally trying to draw a lot of attention. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just reading all these different things. High Priestess, Three of Cups. There's something that you're celebrating, but you're keeping it on the down low. You're not really airing out all your business to the outside world. You're like, if you got something good going on, you're sharing it with maybe like 3 people or less. But this is also like you celebrating your wins. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. There's something like it's probably going back to the threshold and offer. There's something you're considering doing, but you're in your head, and so you're like, okay, I'm just not gonna do it until I feel confident and sure and certain about this. And maybe you'll ask some friends for help or advice. So, yeah. If you're not sure about something, give it some more time. I'm actually seeing analyst paralysis. From a Four of Swords to an Eight of Swords, where it's like the more time you wait, the more time you're like, okay, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it. I just see it like you get more anxiously waiting. So maybe you're needing a little extra support or a little extra boost to do whatever this is. What are you waiting for? Four of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. What are you waiting for? I feel like it's probably relating to this offer. Or you're being guided towards following your heart here. Being guided towards following and letting your emotions guide you, which may be very unfamiliar or something you're not used to. Or it's like uncomfortable. It's bringing up like uncomfortable feelings from the Four of Swords to Eight of Swords, like a little like, oh my god, I feel like I'm losing control, or I'm losing myself, or like, who the fuck am I don't know, I feel this way, or something like that. I need to sip my drink, my throat's dry. So anyways, let me clarify. I'm being guided towards this deck right now. So I feel like you're being guided towards stepping out of your comfort zone, though. Empress reversed with the Eight of Cups. I feel like whatever you've gotten used to doing, cool, but now you've come to this point in your life where it's time to go against the grain, or it's time to venture out. It's time to push yourself to do something a little different or a little bit out of the norm. Ace of Cups at the bottom. Empress with the Eight of Cups. Show me clearly for a Capricorn. It's like leaving the past behind, or your past experiences don't have to define you. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. Six of Swords. Empress reverse, Eight of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords at the bottom. There's a nice balance between your masculine and feminine energy. Or not that. Well, yeah, Emperor is masculine. I meant to say your logical versus your emotional energy, and then masculine and feminine came out. That too. I would say that too. The Sun, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's something you're in like this deep, again, I keep getting this deep, fantasize, contemplative energy, imaginary, like dream-like state of something that you really would fulfill you or make you really joyful. But yet you're kind of Queen of Swords, you're trying to detach, or like detaching from the outcome, not getting so caught up on like when it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen, like just letting it flow or come to you naturally. Emperor, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups. So We could read this as the Emperor is making his way to this Queen of Cups person. Someone who he sees is like worth the effort and worth putting in the energy towards pursuing. We could also read this as, if this is just you, this is like you following your heart, you listening to your intuition and like leaning towards what feels good in the moment and not second guessing it or like talking yourself out of something. We normally don't see an emperor be that emotional or like vulnerable or follow his heart. Normally we don't see him follow his heart. He's following his heart right here. So that may be very new for you. Very, very new for you and probably terrifying. Again, Gloominous Doom, when that came out at the beginning, it's like, okay, prepare myself for doom. I could get my heart broken. All right, why is the Ace of Cups here? For Capricorn. Show me clearly the Ace of Cups for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Why is the Ace of Cups here? King of Pentacles. I like it. It's stable. Ten of Swords. And then we have this, and this fell out on the Eight of Cups, and it is the Moon in the reverse. Judgment at the bottom. Divine timing, divine orchestration. So interesting how the Moon in the reverse came up on the Eight of Cups, because we have a full moon coming up in Aries on the 7th, 8th of October. If you're listening to this reading when I post it, again, whenever you come across this, it could be months from now, just the next full moon / new moon, whatever's closest, there may be something that's revealed to you. But moon reverse, something's being revealed, something's coming to light, something that was hidden or done in secret is being exposed. All right, there's illumination, or like the path that you're on, the path has become illuminated of like which way to go, or like you're on the right path, so keep going on that journey, on that you're gonna get to the desired destination. So clarifying this Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Moon in reverse. I feel like you're sorting out emotions in the past that didn't make sense to you. They're now starting to clear up. I see like an out-of-body experience for some of you. There's this renewal that you've been going through, or that's been taking place. It's taking a lot of healing. If there's someone you had an ending with, there could be some sort of reconciliation, or someone's like viewing this completely from a completely different perspective than once was. Hangman reverse and the Page of Wands. Instead of someone viewing this ending as like a curse, like this is terrible, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me, oh my gosh. Someone's now looking at this like, wow, I'm so grateful for that experience. This person, like, you know, maybe we didn't end on the greatest of terms, but wow, what a experience, a beautiful experience to have gone through and loved one another, or had those amazing memories, those great times. Yeah, there were some bad times, but I'm also very grateful for all the good that I gained from this, and like who I've become from this experience and from this relationship. Like there's this huge shift in the overview, the outlook, and it's very beautiful. It's very healing, and it's very evolved. That's the way I'll say it. It's very evolved. Someone's become very enlightened within themselves, how much they've healed and grown as a person, and is very thankful that even though things may have ended, or things, you know, maybe ended really fucking bad, there could have been some deep ass betrayal, lies, deception, all that shit. But yet someone has just grown so much, and they've evolved so much. I'm hearing with this King of Pentacles how he has this coin on his hand. It's like you wear it as a badge of honor. It's something that you don't regret. It's something that you wouldn't change it. You would go back in the past and live it again if you could. Well, I don't know. Would you? Would you? Maybe you disagree. That's why I was like, well, I don't know, because I felt like someone was going to come and be like, no. Okay. Well, then no. You don't have to take that message. All right. So why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? I feel as if, well, let me just see. Hold on a second. Times the Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups reversed, y'all. Is my deck upside down? Nope. King of Cups is at the bottom, though. It's like something, you've been getting this intuitive nudge, okay? Nine of Cups. Something that you desire. My hand's getting itchy. Like say itchy hand. Gotta receive. Well, it's my right hand, so technically that's like giving. So that's funny though, because you're the one that could be extending this offer, right? Giving versus receiving. Left is receive, right is give. So I'm just saying. Anyways, Page of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Cups in the reverse, clarifying 7 of Swords, and then we have also 9 of Cups. We'll get to that. Let me take a sip of my drink. Sorry. My throat feels so dry right now. Is this an illumination of someone realizing like they chose wrong, or they like this is someone who could be waking up or realizing mistakes that were made or judgments that were made that weren't entirely true, or it was like based off lack of information, or like 7 of Cups in reverse. This is like clarity. This is truth. This is being able to see through smoke and mirrors, you might say, or through all the cloudiness, the fogginess. This is being able to narrow it down. Page of Pentacles in reverse is revealing to us what wasn't successful / what it's like whatever's truly meant for you sort of thing will never pass you by. And some of these options or these possible paths that you could have took or ways you could have handled this differently, it would have led to the same outcome is what I'm getting. The Page of Pentacles reverse is like false opportunity, failed opportunity, or like false starts, lack of growth, stagnancy, just like a dud seed, okay? Maybe someone sabotaged themselves. Sometimes 7 of Swords can represent self-sabotage. Sometimes it can talk about external sabotage, someone getting in the way of this. And then we have a 9 of Cups, which is, this is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of like, you get what you want, you work your magic, co-creation with the divine, and calling in what you desire. So if you're wanting some kind of turnaround, this would be it. Trying my best, y'all. trying to make it all connect. Okay, so the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a card of success, recognition, achievements, achieving goals. So again, it's like narrow it down, because we just had the 7 of Cups reversed. Now we have 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Narrowing it down. You need to narrow down from a 7 to a 3. So you are narrowing it down, and you follow your gut, follow your intuition. That's going to help you a lot. 6 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Wands reversed. This is like releasing past mistakes or failures, not letting that define you. This is making space. This is clearing out old energy that just isn't serving you. And then we have the Empress with the World, which is interesting because we started off the reading with Empress reversed. Now she's upright with the World, which tells me that you've learned a lesson. A big ass lesson that you learned, Capricorn. And maybe you were really stubborn at one point. You were really stubborn and you and you were refusing, or you were in denial about something. You weren't taking accountability, or you weren't recognizing your own faults. Like, we're all human. We all make mistakes, Sometimes we gotta fuck up a few times to learn and grow as humans. Like, it's part of life. Right? We're having this human experience is here for us to learn, grow, evolve, and just as long as you're trying to do better, don't give yourself a hard time. Just learn and do better next time. Right? So anyways, I'm seeing that you were kind of like in this denial or refusing your part to play, or like you're acting like clueless, like, well, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, what did I do wrong? No. Just kind of get that energy with 6 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, like, I did everything right. Like, I'm perfect. Yes, you are perfect, but we all make little mistakes here and there. Anyways, however this resonates, you learned your lesson, and now here comes the blessing. You getting ready to birth in this new life. Just like the threshold, moments before your life changes, just like with the Empress, she's pregnant moments before she gives birth, and she's giving birth to an entirely new living being. Her life will never be the same, and this being, this life that's growing within her, their life will never be the same, right? You know, it's crazy. So I'm seeing like big life-changing shit happening, that's unfolding, that's taking place. A lot of moving pieces as well. A lot of moving pieces. Okay. So High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Eight of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Cups. One more. The 9 of Swords. Why you worrying? You're worrying. We have Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of changes. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. In this deck, this talks about support, right? We see a whole community of different beings, different backgrounds, different animals, and they're supporting one another. This in the reverse is showing lack of support, or because then we have a 10 of Cups and then the 9 of Swords. It's like you have a fear that others won't support you by doing whatever this is, or there's like doubts that what if I'm being judged, or what if people laugh at me, or what if people think what I'm doing is foolish, or they won't support me. That's what I get mainly from this. 8 of Pentacles reverse, generally speaking, talks about like no effort you're putting in, less effort, or you're just you're not consistent, or you kind of like lost your steam, lost your spark, lost that drive, that motivation. You're feeling tired, worn out. Maybe you are needing support, you're needing to ask for help, but you're like, I don't want to burden anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to stress anybody out. Let me deal with this on my own. Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom. Hierophant, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like there's this necessary change taking place. Oh, it's the same thing from earlier, 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. There's this change taking place. You've learned the lesson. You're ready for the next step in this journey, but it's like you're holding yourself back, or you're talking yourself out of this, or even what we were seeing earlier with the friends, Giulia, singer of connection, where it's like there could be some friends that are speaking some concerns into you or what you're about to do, and they're like, Capricorn, I don't know, like that might not be so wise, or maybe you should think about it a little bit more. Oh, Capricorn, don't do that. And so it's making you second guess yourself. That's another way we could look at it, right? Where it's like maybe that 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you aren't being supported by those that you would lean on for that moral, emotional support. And you're like, well, fuck, like if I do this and it backfires, everyone's going to laugh at me, judge me, or they're not going to help me when I'm down. Or so like, you know, that could be something that you're afraid of. Or like you're worried that it's going to come bite you back in the ass. All right. I feel like Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, you've studied, you've prepared enough. Like you're like preparing for this exam. You've reviewed your notes over and over and over and over and over again. Wheel of Fortune, I think it's just you getting the green go ahead sign to go. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is the next card out, which tells me that this is going to work out in your favor. Okay, let's get one more. Clarifying the 3 of Cups. Last card. I can't speak. 3 of Cups. I feel like this will go better than you expect. A lot better than you expect. All right, 3 of Cups. Tell me about the 3 of Cups for Capricorn. Oh! We got the Devil with the 9 of Pentacles. Give me one more for the 3 of Cups. This fell out on the threshold. You can barely see it, but it's right here. Judgment in the reverse. Wow. At the bottom, Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Again, it's the same cards from earlier. We saw that 7 of Wands, and we also saw... Did we see that? Or no, I'm getting that mixed up with a different reading. Sorry. 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. You get what you want. There's just some thing you have to confront or push through, this discomfort, but you come out successful. But it's like it's a little awkward at first, like, but it's worth the reward. It's worth it. You got to break yourself free of this bubble that you've been keeping yourself stuck in. It's like, instead of you being this, where's my selenite one? Instead of you being this guy, you're this guy in the bubble. You're trying to, right? Again, there could be other people in your ear whispering what you should do, how to handle the situation. If I were you, Capricorn, I wouldn't do that. Like, bitch, it's not your life. You got to make decisions for yourself. 9 of Pentacles. If you're constantly seeking and living for other people's acceptance or approval or recognition, you will continually be stuck and trapped in this cage for the rest of your life, or until you choose to do otherwise. Just for the sake of making other people happy. What about you? What about your joy? What about your happiness? So, Devil with the 9 of Pentacles. I also get an energy from this where it's like you're so used to just doing things on your own or by yourself, or just like keeping certain parts of your life separate or private. But Judgment verse tells me that you're ignoring the call / you're falling back into old ways, outdated ways that no longer align or represent who you are, who you're becoming, who you're meant to be. And you're just falling back into an old pattern of like that. Remember that 4 of Cups and the 5 of It was the 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. And it's like this complete, like, I'm just going to stay still on my rock. I ain't moving a muscle. I ain't doing shit. And I'm ignoring and I'm avoiding and I'm just like, la la la, kind of like the bee, right? I'm just going to stay busy. I'm just going to distract myself. This urge, this thing I'm constantly doing, it's going to come up here and there, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Because I'm just not too sure about it. What was at the bottom of this deck? The wolf, snake, nightingale. I see you keep on kind of staying stuck in this what feels comfortable and familiar, when I think Spirit is guiding you to maybe speak up or be brave. Okay, Nightingale is a card of like being brave and being bold, maybe even speaking your truth. Or you repeat the spider. It's the same stuff. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna follow your heart, which feels very strange and unfamiliar territory and scary and intimidating and, oh my God, like luminous doom. What if something bad happens? What if I get my heart broken? Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. Y'all, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Oh, wait. One last thing. And I'll let you go. 4 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. This is a whole like, well, what are you waiting for? What you waiting for? You were waiting for me to give you this confirmation. I'm just kidding. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Only move when you feel sure and certain about it, okay? Some of y'all are really overthinking your intuition, your gut. Your gut is giving you the green sign, but you're hesitating. It's like you're at a green light. Someone's gonna honk, like, fucking go. It's green. What are you doing, dummy? Just kidding. I'm not calling you dumb. But it's like you're getting the signs. Mike the Mayamancer. The signs are there. The signs are there. It's right there under your nose. You can smell it. You smell a fire? Stop, drop, and roll. Why are you standing there? All right. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. What's Capricorn waiting for? Tower. Scorpio season, maybe. You're waiting for Scorpio season. 6 of Cups. One more. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Waiting for the pain to resolve itself. Waiting for your past to be forgotten. Waiting for others to acknowledge you or apologize to you or what. So the Tower, what are you waiting for? The Tower, you're waiting for the divine to step in and to push you. Well, it's going to happen one way or another. Sooner or later, you're going to have to initiate or take this next step. You're waiting for, like, maybe in the past, you waited, and then the opportunity just came towards you because you waited so long that eventually universe, like, okay, fine, here we go. It's like you could be waiting for the history to repeat itself. or you have this expectation of how things are going to go down. So you're like, well, I'm just going to wait because I've been here before. See, but that's what's familiar. That's what you're comfortable with. That's what you're used to. So, and then where did that get you? 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, that didn't get you very far, and that didn't get you what you wanted. So, well, I'm done figuring it out for you. You got to figure it out for yourself. But this Libra season is going to help you turn these tides. The tides will turn, all right? This Libra season we're currently in, whenever you're listening to this reading. If it's not Libra season, just scrap what I said. But this Libra season, it's going to create this big ripple. It's going to create a ripple effect. So you either with it or you ain't. I'm gonna leave reading here, Capricorn. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later. Oh, leave a like, comment, let me know how it resonates. Private readings available down below. Okay? Stay blessed.